Hi, this is Roger, thanks for dropping by. This is a quick video really to say I'm taking some time out. Things have got on top of me a bit, shall we say. And one big deal, which I didn't realise till later, I was not that worried about the data loss on the laptop. I thought there's nothing really that important. And then I realised my notes are on there. Now the only backup I can find is from 2016. Most of the plants in there I haven't now got, and everything I've bought since then is not in there. I don't know what feed I've done, in what order. I don't know when the last time I watered was. I've lost track of everything. So to get round that, the easy answer is to just flush everything and start again. But it's going to take me a long time to get those notes back up and running. I'm not sure I even know what plants I've got out here. That's going to be quite a big deal, especially those with no tags on. I'll just have to do what I can, won't I? And I'm certainly not going to attempt to do it all at once. That's not going to happen. But today I'm just going to have to try and water or flush absolutely everything and make a start on my notes to get some sort of order back. As far as the laptop's concerned, they're quite happy to take it back. I asked for a returns label to send it to them. They said, no, we will send somebody round to collect it. So they're going to make those arrangements and let me know. Somebody will turn up and take it away. They are then going to test it. Well, they can only really do what I've done because the problem is, the people I bought it from are not the manufacturers. They can't start taking it apart. They could invalidate the warranty and then they've messed themselves up. So I suspect they will turn it on, come to the same conclusions as I have, there's something not right here, and send it straight back to the manufacturer. Timescales, they said 10 to 14 working days for them to get round to checking it and testing it and deciding what to do. If it goes back to the manufacturers, 28 working days. So I'm not going to have a laptop back for some considerable time. So that's how it's going to have to be. So be it. But at least it's in hand. It's being dealt with. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. I mean, I suspect the next video is going to be the Sunday chat. It's Friday today. This is just to let you know what's going on. I'm not doing orchid filming today, and I need to crack on. It's already heading towards 10 o'clock. If I've got to flush everything in here today, everything, just to get a benchmark as to where I am. Now it might be that I sort of look at the cooler, shadier ones to flush them and they're still wet, and then I just don't know where I am, if you see what I mean. I'll have to wait a couple of days and then look again. But I only need to look at a couple in each set to decide what to do. I know the holy clay pots and the mounts need doing. The others I'll just have to check some and see where I go. And then I've got the laborious task of trying to set my notes back up. They're going to be a much simplified version this time. I was keeping far too much data. I don't need that amount of data. Lots of data in those notes never gets used. So I'm going to have a simplified form, name of the plant, brief description of what the blooms look like, if I've ever had any. I mean, all the new plants that I add to the notes now, I've lost the information about who I got them from, when I acquired them, last time they were repotted or when they were mounted. All that information's gone. So there's going to be some blanks, and I'll fill them then in as and when I go along. That's all I can do. They'll never get back to how they were before. That's not going to happen, but I'll just have to do what I can, won't I? That's the one file that was important. There's another quite important file that's on the laptop that I've lost, which is all the people who bid on the orchids. I've lost the information about what was bid and who bid it, all that sort of stuff. So that's going to have to be asked for again. I'm not doing that now. I'll do that as a separate video, and I haven't even got the information who won the bids anymore. But the people who won the bids have been informed. They've had an email to say they were the highest bidder. So they will have, I'm going to have to put the onus on them to get back in touch with me. Otherwise I don't know who you are. It's as simple as that. And I certainly don't want to scrap the whole thing because, you know, people went to the effort and bother of actually doing it in the first place. I mean, one I definitely know was on the list, but you know, it's not only how much was bid, it was on which plant. You know, all that's gone. So we're going to have to start again. And, you know, it can't be helped. There's nothing I can do about it. So I'll see you next time I do a video. And in the meantime, I've just got to get my head down and get some things sorted out and see if I can get straight again, get back to some sort of normality. And the one thing I will do in future is kit doesn't normally go this wrong this quickly. It's a bit of a downer, quite honestly. You know, when you paid that amount of money for a piece of kit and it didn't even last 4 months without going wrong. Nonetheless, a computer or associated thing, a phone, tablet, laptop, all of those pieces of kit, everybody blames the software, and sometimes they're right to do so, but a lot of the time the software is only as good as the hardware it's running on. Yeah, and I suspect that's what's gone wrong with this. It's a piece of hardware is packed up. Yeah, so it's kit rather than software. In this case, not always. Anyway, I'll see you next time, and thanks for putting up with all this, but you know, this is turning into the car saga ×2, isn't it? Those of you who have been around long enough to have known the car saga. Perhaps I should put a hairdryer on the laptop and see if that works. As an in-joke for those who've been around a while. Anyway, I will see you next time. Thanks for dropping by.